Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Today I'm tackling RFL again. It's been a good while. Well, I guess now this will be 2 weeks. Last week I did Genshin Impact and then actually did not stream Thursday where I had kind of planned to do RFL. But now I'm back and ready. I don't perfectly remember exactly what I was doing, but I do remember some crazy stuff was happening. And at the tail end of the stream, I'm pretty sure I got Lita here, like a whole new upgraded class. I'm not 100% sure what that entails quite yet, but I did see that it gives me the option to pick some upgrades here for her skills. I don't know if I want to commit to any of that quite yet, admittedly, but... hello, hello, and welcome in! I probably will want to do that, admittedly. Though beats me as far as what would actually be good. Well, at least my thought process is, if Lita got an upgrade like that, then does that mean somewhere out there in this wide world are there upgrades for other people? Meaning my other teammates, I guess? Wonder if I should be trying to find such things. So, at least for main story purposes, I have to go back to that particular castle and see the, Queen Regent, if I'm remembering what they decided to call her. Who's taken over for the king, due to the king having some kind of problem, I think. There was also that side quest where I had to go in a tower and kill what looked like a mimic. I failed at that before, but maybe now that I have a full party, it'll be fine. Who knows? So there's a couple options. Just something I consider a little funny. Just to make things a little smoother when I'm stream. Oh, didn't expect that. Aside from Barmon, we don't know who our enemies truly are, or how powerful they might be. It might be wise to spend time gathering coin and experience before heading to speak with Lady Miranda at Castle Atana. I agree with Doran. The last thing we want to do is face off against the goddess knows what, while under-equipped and underprepared. The Cave of Life, through which the Holy Land can be accessed, is just east of here. It is presently guarded by royal soldiers. They block our way, but they are also innocent. I'd rather not become a fugitive by fighting them. When we are ready, and not before, we must speak with Miranda at Castle Atana. Sounds good, let's do this. So the game expressly said, you might want to go around and prepare. Okay, yeah, I guess I should be doing that then. So, options for that tend to be stuff like this equipment upgrading and collecting set ingredients for that. Oh yeah. That should have a different flavor text. It's made of leather that seems to cut through the air like lightning. For streaming purposes, I was running into a couple moments where I was getting interrupted in the middle by having to let the dogs outside or otherwise, so one solution I came up with was to put a little sign outside my door that just says live on it, and I put a little like red dot to signify the recording bit. Just in case if anyone saw that, they wouldn't knock on the door. I don't know if that'll really work, but I just thought that was funny. Actually, now that I'm talking about it again, I'm remembering that shortly after I did that for the first time, I came out to use the restroom at some point, and on the restroom door was a sign that also said live, but it had like a sad face on it. That's great. At least there's humor abound. I know I'm supposed to prepare, but it just occurred to me I don't fully know where I should be going to prepare. I could just go and kill stuff, but that doesn't seem quite appropriate. So, maybe a good target is to do quests and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that the one I needed with the tower is close by to here, so that may be a good first target. Maybe I can handle that now. So equipment, gathering items, killing enemies, getting money. I actually haven't explored well enough what money will do for me, though. Maybe I should consider looking at stores, too. Because I have learned that RFL here is pretty good about saying, you're not prepared for this. So I have a feeling that moment was one of those. But I admittedly kind of forget if I've already tried this boss up here with the full party here, so I'm gonna find out. Well, here's a third go at it. I'm still of the mindset that it's best to start Lita with Elven Focus here for getting some defense, really, so she's not just one shot or something. I'm liking the idea of reducing damage of the main monster, but I'm also worried about the, like, enchanted potion deal. So, considering it has, like, 1 HP or something, maybe it's fine to just use ice on all things. Reduce all their reduce the boss's damage, I guess. Make sure Adrian taunts it so that no one's dying. Oh yeah, Doran can increase defense. Yes, that will be handy. A combination of those things hopefully will be fine. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So... and I guess it's just time for some damage. As long as I keep things up, it should be alright, eh? I still don't know exactly what to do with Sari for best damage. Also, I wonder if this new reflect thing Adrian has is useful for a moment like this. I'm used to games like this having reflect be magic related, but it does say the next harmful skill. I guess I'll find out for sure. I guess he can try some damage. I should also be careful not to, like, use too much mana on anybody. That's more... also, oh, I see what happened there. Okay, so it does reflect basically like a skill of the enemy. Okay, well, that's pretty nifty. I have a funny feeling something like that'll be more important later on. Almost invaluable, I dare say. I think that means that it no longer is doing reduced damage. Still taunted, so I wouldn't have to do that. I did the reflect thing again. Just have him attack, because apparently Doran attacking restores his mana, which is pretty sweet. Did that... ugh. So it didn't put the poison on him. That's a shame. So Lita can restore health and remove a poison, but only one person at a time. Ah, hello, Chowder. Welcome in. It's probably a good idea to get rid of that, but So, also another thing we're gonna have to remember about is the character's ultimate skills. And I guess that bar at the bottom, I need to remember that it's different amounts required for different characters' ultimates. I do like using Ceres, but that's kind of expensive for that damage. Well, as long as... Actually, I'm noticing as long as Adrian's taking the damage. Pretty much fine. The only thing right now that's worrisome is the poison. The healing's down that badly? It was 0! Okay, well, I'll have to change the strategy on that one. Jeez. That's a lot of healing down if it puts it to 0. I had 0 healing for that, why? Well, I guess I do need to get rid of that poison ASAP. So I don't need a taunt. Oh, I forgot he had the mark. Increases the damage the boss would take. That would be pretty sweet. Give that a go. So... Everybody still has that healing down. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that. I don't want to see that on other enemies, but I think I have a feeling I will. Ugh. Yeah, the poison's gonna be a bit of a problem. So does that mean this fight is kind of like a battle of attrition, maybe? If so, I definitely wasn't approaching this the right way. At least it seems very doable. I take it that was a crit, because that was a lot of damage. Okay, I'll take a win like that, I don't mind. Well, at least it taught me that there's gonna be stuff like not being able to heal at all coming up. Jeez. I was gonna say, why couldn't I move? Well, I did upgrade his agility a good bit, but I feel like he needs a bit more. And I'll probably have him at that for a while. Same deal with Sarah here. Like 50 seems like a reasonable amount. Some MP regeneration actually would be delightful though for Sarah here. Because she runs out kind of quick. So there was one thing that I feel is worth mentioning that I saw while reading an article. Apparently, I just assume it's Microsoft mainly, but Microsoft apparently is having like a sweepstakes for some special Sonic the Hedgehog Xbox controllers. And the pictures are very creepy. I don't think I would want to win that sweepstakes. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, take a moment and show you here real quick. Yeah. Yeah, you'll see why in a second. Yeah. I mean, wow, right? Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fur on that. fuzzy controllers. Whew! And then the actual, like, full thing you'd win. Insane. Look at that. That is... I don't want to know. I don't want a part of that. I mean... winning a sweepstakes sounds grand and all, but I don't know if I want that. Now, the actual system itself, that seems cool enough, but... wow, those controllers, that's just scary. I can't even imagine what that'd feel like. I use a controller, but... a fuzzy controller or a furry no, thank you. But I did explore the tower. I even killed the thing inside. Why is this guy acting like I... Was I supposed to go further in the tower? I just assumed that the mimic was all I needed to go in there for. Maybe I needed to go further in the tower. Oops. Okay, well. Time to go back. Okay, well, I'm glad that you two agree at least. I don't know why they thought that'd be a good idea to make some fuzzy controllers. I've tried to imagine what that'd feel like playing even like right now with a fuzzy controller. I just... Oh, that just does not seem right. Yeah, I was supposed to go further in the tower. Here it is. Fertility crystal? I think that was a key item, maybe? Yeah. Is this for animals or plants? I wonder if I should be holding this. That's a description and a half. Okay. Yeah, agreed there. Actually, you make a good point. Wouldn't the fur just get stuck in the little crevices of the buttons? That can't be a good idea. And yeah, exactly. I mean... Actually, what you mentioned about sweat, that makes sense. But that also would help wick away the sweat in some way. It would ruin the controller, but... I guess that's one way to handle it. And because of that, you're right, it would smell horrible. I would absorb all that sweat. Ah, you're right. That's a little gross, but you're right. I would take all the dead skin and cells, and dirt. Ugh. Ugh. Now we're talking. You've returned. Were you successful? There were a few surprises, but we did get this crystal. Ah, so the legends were true after all. Now then, I wonder if the magic is also real. You performed admirably, and I thank you for it. Here's your reward. Surprising amount of XP, I guess. I think this guy needs some good speed, too. Yeah, let's give him speed. Level up! You got that right. Oh, did I leave Terry dead at some point? I guess I should fix that. I could probably teleport to somewhere that'll fix her right up. Actually gives me an excuse to do some shopping, too. Never mind. I guess it's only when she's a traveling merchant that she helps with the healing. Oh well, I get a chance to look at what I can even buy. So, sells crafting ingredients, potions. I assume that's... Upgrade stones, huh, for skills. Those are rather steep in price. In fact, kind of all this would be if I was buying them all. Okay, well, that teaches me I need a lot more money. Huh. Well then. Also, I just noticed this circle here. Is there anywhere I can go with this? At least I'm pretty sure I never utilized this particular one. I probably did, admittedly. Am I... Oh, I was gonna say, am I missing what this is even used for? It's all the way up in the corner! I keep thinking I could go to the sides of these areas, but... Alright, I guess it's just this cave. A relic. Well, say nothing else, I've learned that those treasure chests with the little green tint on them are very good indeed. I like seeing those now. So, that was... Ruby Strand Relic. All party members plus 5 power. And I think that Mimic Boss got me this thing, but I might be misremembering. For party members plus 3 defense. Okay. I like those relics. Just to be sure, though, else I'll be paranoid. Is there any other spot I could actually go to with this? Kinda. Is it just to pick up a couple items, though? Okay. Definitely seen some enemies I don't... Oh. Well, hello. I see that fancy green treasure chest again. Okay, well, it's not a relic this time, but it's 1,500 coins. That's quite a lot. As compared to my current costs of goods I'm looking at. And it's a heck of a lot better than the times I kept getting 1 coin from looking in the water. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call that done. At least in this area. What's that frog doing up there? Why is there a frog up there? It's not even like there's water nearby. Right, so she needs healed up. I should do that for her. Tackling any, like, fighting or anything. I guess if nothing else, there's a place to do it in Aloria, I'm sure. There was an inn. I think the traveling merchant's probably sticking around. Probably. Not that I remember where. It was somewhere on the right side. No, not that. This one? This one. Yep, that person was just in the tree. I found a couple of them. The other people, though, were at the actual apple orchard. But this particular person in the tree is a start to a mini game I did that gave me an apple relic, I think it was. Where is it? Yeah, Magic Apple. I did that pretty early on, and it gave me this relic for Magic Apple. I like these relics. I like the idea of getting permanent upgrades for little side stuff. Or just exploring around. Speaking of, I should make sure I'm actually up to date with my quests here. So I still got those bounties I picked up. I wonder if there's more bounties to pick up. Considering that there's signs all over this game that talk about the bounties and stuff. I guess they're important. That looks like the same list as before. So I already have their bounties for now. So, the Starway. I might be able to handle this one now. Armire Gang of Pirates. Oh. Come to think of it, I think I already tried to fight them before. I don't remember if I had the full party at that point, though. I might be able to take them on. So, the other thing is, I'm noticing looking at like the targets here that 2 of these mention class quest. That makes me think it's what I was talking about at the beginning here, about actually getting another class or job for these characters. So I wonder if that is a good thing to focus on. Problem is I don't perfectly remember where these were. I at least remember where Castle Atana was. I could give that a shot. I vaguely remember that crystal ball. Yeah, I might give that a go. Upgrading the characters in some permanent way sounds pretty nifty. Though I don't know if it actually is just a straight upgrade. It could just be the option to upgrade certain skills. I don't actually know. So the teleporter. Then... Now to figure out where the heck I saw that. Must have been towards the archery range or something back at the near beginning of the game. Had to have been some cave I saw that fit the bill. Granted, the quest itself says I probably should pay more attention to that. Caves outside Castle Town. Well, that's not as directly helpful as I would have wanted, but I mean, this kind of counts. It's probably right. It's gotta be one of these. Not that I remember the exact. Right, that was the one for the necklace. Okay, that I remember now. That's one quest at least. Is this not the... Oh, the monster is the one that's in this door. Okay. Since I'm here, maybe I can just give that a go. I'm finally remembering now. Little boy wanted me to come in here and fight stuff. And I think I just at the time said, no, I'm good. That said, it's finally time to see if I can even handle these guys, because I know they were tough. I wonder if it's worth just going all out with damage from the start. It's not like I can taunt a group. Granted, I don't even know how much HP they have, because, actually haven't, done the... I'm not... Okay, actually, you know what? That instantly tells me I can't handle them. At least not like this. I was doing barely any damage, but I wanted to stick around just to make sure. Wow, they do a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, I'm not ready for that. I mean, I'll pick up items, though. I like items. Means I kind of have to sneak around them. But I'm good at stealth stuff. Not if they're coming down the stairs, jeez. Go away! No, go away, wait, come down the stairs! Ah. Puzzle? But what puzzle? Uh-huh. Well, what am I supposed to do with that, exactly? Am I supposed to, like, put it under the light? I'm just trying to guess here. I mean, that mechanic was used in a previous area, but I didn't think they would do it again. Okay, I'll have to remember. Sometimes like... Oh, that's not good. Failed to escape? No, I need to leave. Okay, maybe I need to do it multiple times to access that door? I have doubts that I'll actually be able to fight whatever's beyond it, but I want to see it at least. So that is what's going on here. I'm just moving torches. Okay. Well, that's not so bad. Does that suffice? Okay. I do like that they put that little puzzle resets there, though. That is kind of nice. More games could use something like that. I'm used to, yeah, often having to leave the area and come back. It would get annoying very quickly. Come on, why are you blocking my way? Fine. Alright, what's behind the scary door? No, can't access that yet. Okay, well, I thought the 2 was enough, but there's more than 2. Not that I know where it is. Now I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm not seeing where that would be. Alright, well that means I'll just give up. I don't think I'm gonna be solving that either way, so it's fine. Still need to find the cave with the orb in anyway, that was my first goal here. Flutist murdered. I was kind of skipping by that because I didn't think she'd say anything unique, but that did sound kind of interesting. I was just hoping to heal the injury bit. Was it this one? No, it was not. I may or may not get lost a little easy for this game, but that's also just my lack of familiarity. So where the heck was that cave in question, though? It wouldn't be one of the more villager-like caves, would it? I just don't get that impression. Heard the shot, though. Oh. There was a teleport here the whole time, and I didn't realize. Whoops. Well, better late than never. Okay, did I just straight up miss this whole section? It's actually a lot more things than I thought there'd be. This area is kinda sorta around where that archery competition, I assume, was? I take it I can't just go around. I know I'm coming back to the same topic and I said I wouldn't, but the only real downside I can say for this game is still the lack of battle music for the normal battles. I wish I could really thoroughly put into words why that annoys me so much, but oh well. The music for the other parts are nice. The visuals are nice. The actual combat system looks to have enough depth where it'll stay interesting. It's just that one thing for me. Oh yeah, I also should mention the story. That's another reason why I'm still playing. I want to figure out what the deal with the vampires is. That seems like such a wild concept. I know vampires are such an overdone thing in most media nowadays, but for some reason, when it comes to a game in this style, I would never in a million years think of vampires. So I want to see exactly what RFL here does with this concept of vampires as like a villain Even if they don't stay villain like the whole game, just that antagonizing force, I want to know what happens. I am not at all remembering about this orb. Whoopsie. So if it wasn't down towards Ceramai Plains, then I just have to figure it's a different direction. What was your deal? Was it this cave? Oh, it is this cave. Okay. It was actually in the same area as said castle. That's why it says cave near. Now that's on me. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. What is it? This is an experiment I started years ago. I barely remember the details, to be honest, but I reckon they'd be a bit over your head. That was not a short joke, I promise. I wanted to try to augment my abilities with elemental-infused gems. I can't believe it's still just sitting here after all this time. Well, clearly someone has been looking after the place. I don't suppose it was Sarah. Sarah? Lita, I'd like to make a trip back to the library here at Atana. It's back in the cave just west of here. Okay. Another book to read, Geography of Arfelt. I'll come back to that at some point. So this would end up being Sari Keisu's upgrade, I take it. Or at least the approach towards it. And also, when I pronounce that name there, S-A-R-A, normally I would consider that Sarah. But I guess I've been playing too much Genshin Impact because now the first thing that popped in my head was Sara. Like Kujo Sara from Genshin Impact. I'm gonna assume it's more likely Sarah. Miss Sarah, good day to you. It's been some time since last we spoke, hasn't it? Oh my goodness, Sari Keisu, it has. How have you been? Very busy, I'm afraid. I find myself a very little free time these days, today included. I never expected I'd see you again after you left to study at Temple Orlin. Little Sari used to visit the library every day as a child. She was just so cute. She used to stand on her tiptoes to reach the top shelves. Is that right? Sari Keisu, I would have never guessed you used to be cute. I was nothing of the sort, ever. I remember one time you fell off your stool and got your bloomers hooked on one of the shelves and... Okay, that is quite enough, thank you. Oh my goddess, this is the best day ever. Sighs dramatically. Sarah, do you remember my little experiment I started before I left for Orlean? The one I asked you to look at for me? Why, yes, that strange purple orb thing. I've been diligently checking on it for you every day. Sarah, that was almost 15 years ago. Why didn't you just forget about it? Well, because you asked me to look after it. Aw, wasn't that sweet? Well, you're as diligent as you are thick, I suppose. Really? Thank you. You're not supposed to say thank you to that. I don't suppose you know what happened to the little elemental crystals I had meant to use for it? Nah, I'm afraid not, dearie. Didn't you throw them in a field somewhere? Abyss, now I remember. That is what I did, isn't it? In my frustration at failing my experiment, I threw the power source away. I wonder if they could yet be located. Actually, is that what this weird power crystal thing is I found? Well, I'll be damned. I hadn't recognized it before, but yes, these are the crystals for my experiment. Looks like we have at least one of them. Let's keep looking. Well, it has been good seeing you again, Sarah. Unfortunately, I must be off. Of course, of course. Always so busy. Come back and see me soon, Sari Keisu. So the quest has more to it. Okay, well, I guess I should have expected that. Well, that explains why I keep picking up, like, orb things. I was first just assuming they were all the upgrades for skills, but I guess some of them are more quest item-like. So there's a total of 3. It's probably gonna be a while before I find that last one, so I guess I'll just keep that in the back of my mind. So there was also that statue that I can now help. And then I should try to deal with the bounty. Okay. Oh, hello. I can upgrade Mr. Adrian here. Jeez, okay, that'll give him a lot more defense. Yeah, I should worry about Serikesu here instead, because he's kind of tanky enough, at least for right now. So, that looks like a nice upgrade indeed. Yeah, actually, I'll go ahead and help her out here. If I could make one out of gold, I'd be really set, but I don't think there is that much gold. Right. The problem is I know I've got the quest, but I keep forgetting where it actually says they are. So the location is, quote-unquote, Southeast Springs. Well, there is that area that says Springs. Would that happen to be the one? Yeah, actually, I might as well take the teleport back to Aloria then and go east. It'll probably do it. Unless there was a teleport. There probably is a teleport over there, I just never noticed it the first time around. I bet that's the case. Although what I mentioned about Genshin Impact and the name Sarah or Sara, I'm gonna have to be careful about that. I obsess over that game a little too much, I think. If it's starting to affect my pronunciations, goodness. Though I guess in a way that's to be expected. I mean, I do play the game every day, without fail. I was just surprised. I thought I had gone through here and picked up stuff, and then I saw there was something I hadn't picked up, apparently. Unless it respawned? I still don't know if things respawn. I probably should look that up. I'm gonna assume we're good. Yeah. Although I guess, speaking of playing that every day, I realized I'm at like 530 days or something like that for Genshin Impact. Just mind-boggling. Can't believe it's already been that much over a year. This must be the statue in question, huh? If I touch Diane's ring to this, nothing seemed to happen. How strange. We've seen proof already that the stone curse can be broken. This one is unaffected. It seems unlikely your power has already faded, Lita. Something more must account for this anomaly. Well, the statue is huge, and it's standing on a fairy circle. Can we move it? Fairy what now? If I stand on a fairy circle and think about flying, I turn into a big blue ball and I can fly around. Is that what was happening? I thought I was hallucinating from the stone curse or something. Just move the statue over and I'll show you. You did it! All today's work. Let's go. I never thought about that. But the other party members also are flying alongside Lita during that? Yeah, that must be pretty weird. Poor guy thought he was just hallucinating the whole thing. Okay. I was wondering why some of the things were gray while looking over here. Like these animals, I just thought they were a gray variant, but then I also saw this guy here. They're statues. I, for some reason, didn't make that connection. That's a lot of statues still in the area. Huh. Wait. Is that the orb I need? That looks like the orb I need. Is that the blue orb? If so, that's actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. No. Okay, I don't think it is. Drat, I thought it was easy. Needs to be something called Power Crystal. Okay. Fine. Darn, I was really hopeful there for a moment. It's not the spot I was supposed to go to, but... Wow, geez, there really are a lot of statues in this area. What happened? This also doesn't look like the place I'm supposed to go, but, I mean, I can pick up stuff. Yeah, that doesn't look right. So where am I actually supposed to go, exactly? I probably simply overlooked it. Because that did seem to be related to the quest, I think. Actually, is it not? I noticed the quest just went away. Was the quest just having Adrian move the poor guy as a statue? Just so I could have access to a couple more things? Was that really it? Answer is no. Okay, I think I found it. I can just be a little blind, I guess. I kind of went over to the east. I never noticed that there was like a little more to it. These are apparently new enemies. I don't like the sound of poison plant, though. Never been fond of getting poisoned in an RPG. Just makes me antsy. So then I gotta worry about this status effect that's constantly dealing damage over time. It's awful. Plus, it tends to be in most games like this that's like an item you need to carry to remove the poison. So it's just another thing you gotta worry about. I'm not trying to say poison's the only thing like that. There's usually other stuff like frostbite, burn, other craziness. It's all that same idea for a status effect. Still not sure what skills to use for Sarakesu here. I'm gonna try to... Wow. Wow, she dies so easily. Holy moly. I'm gonna have to put a little more effort into keeping that lady alive. Jeez. I thought since I killed one, it meant the others would be fine, but they're not fine. Wow. Starting to think that I should invest a little bit of my level up points for Sarakesu in defense, because she sure dies quick. Holy smokes. I still like the idea of agility, but also grants some power too. An animal turned to stone. I thought that only happened to people. Yeah, admittedly, I thought that too. I guess something I'm going to have to consider is I probably should be fighting enemies for the sake of getting some of those materials. Because stuff like the... trying to remember what I just got, but hide, 2 kinds of hide. I might need stuff like that. More than I need the experience, really. But I don't know for sure. I guess all in all, it just incentivizes actually killing the stuff. Oof. Okay, yeah, when they get buffed, it hurts a lot. I noticed the other stuff, but I finally just now thought to actually look at the little icon next to the enemies, and apparently that indicates what they do in a battle. I probably should have paid more attention to that. Like the cat, support, heals allies. Poison plant, randomly attacks. Or this alpha wolf, assassin type, attacks the weakest target. I guess I should have paid attention to that. I don't know why I bothered pressing taunt on that thing, it was nearly dead. Hide, magic dust. I don't know how much of this stuff I'll end up needing, but I imagine I need some of it. I can upgrade Doran's harp. Every note he plucks makes the air sing. Actually, I'm gonna have to be right back. You'll, excuse me for just a few minutes here. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to figure out what the deal is with these statues, but figure out the worst. Just take a peek around. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I like the idea of just having big damage. I wish I could do something like that more often. Just boom, they're all dead. It's usually the kind of character archetype I like. Big magic damages, please. Oh. Well, hello. That's what I need for upgrading the, like, special class talent skill thing for Lita. That I assume is also used for the other characters. At least I hope I'm remembering that right. I'm, so far not seeing anything that looks obviously like a way to, resolve the situation with these poor statue friends, but I'm getting loot. I always like loot. Preferably all of it, 100% of it, every last bit. But, truly... what do I do about the poor statue people? I suppose something for me that's been going on recently is that I've finally decently been trying to keep up as far as actually using the recordings I've been making here to try to make some YouTube videos. I let that go way too long without actually doing it. But now I'm finally on it. At the least, even if nothing really comes of it all, I've been using it as a good chance to learn how to edit videos, and that's been rather fun indeed. I do like learning new things, and hadn't had much experience in the video editing department. So, at least so far all I've accomplished is very minor at best, but I think it's pretty cool. I guess it's been a great chance to see just how much work actually goes into it. I knew it was a lot of work, but I never really truly had that appreciation for it. And now that I've really been trying it out for myself, I can definitely understand that it takes quite a bit of time and effort. So you're good on speed, I think. You're probably good on defense, but may boost you up more, just to be sure. Well, I say that, but maybe... nah, we'll keep you with defense. The kind of like really simple stuff I'm talking about is... At first I was just doing, I guess, just little minor cuts, like putting footage next to each other so it looked fine. But now I'm finally moving on to still super... Oh. Huh, Lita, look at this. What is it, an old necklace? Yeah, and I think I recognize it. My mother had one just like it. Do you think it's the same one? I don't know. What are the odds of that? It really does look just like it, though. Could this really be where my mother died? I don't know. I'm not gonna just leave this here, though. Okay, so the quest went away for a wee bit, but I was still supposed to find the next portion of it here. Okay, so it's pretty much still the same class quest. I'm no longer confused. That looks like an exit to the cave, but alright. The really simple stuff that I was about to mention for the next like story beat there was I learned to put sound effects and music in a YouTube video. Well, not YouTube, just a video at all. And also like place little PNG or other images and do really simple things like them, just minor animations to them. It's really amateurish stuff, but it's been fun, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. Going along that, I've been trying to think of what kind of thumbnail should I make? And I've been using like a nice little free online tool called Photopea to make what ends up being the thumbnail. So I've been learning how to actually take a little bit of advantage of that. The real extent of what I've done with that has basically been to help make the background of things transparent or blur things or otherwise, but it's been interesting. I don't know if it'll always be a cool skill, but like I said, interesting. I like learning new stuff like that. Moments like that could be the spice of life. We should always be learning new things. I just pressed the interact button on that thing right next to Lita there. I didn't know what it was. But I'm guessing it might be a statue now that she's saying this. If I touch Diane's ring to this, nothing happens. Okay. Oh, it's a man, like, stumbled forward. Okay, I was wondering what the heck that was. What clued me in finally is that what looks like an old man up there. Still not 100% sure the best way to handle like a whole group of enemies. I feel like I'd be a bit more comfortable if Mr. Adrian here could like group taunt, but that looks like it's only possible on the ultimate skill thing. Wonder if I'll get a group way to heal poison. That might have been one of Lita's upgrades to first aid. I should probably take another peek at that. And for Seri Keisu's damage there, it probably is not helping in the slightest that she has reduced stats from having died. I probably should take care of that at some point here. I'm starting to notice the enemy is giving more just stuff overall. I wonder if that means I'm just in the right place, or the enemies are to my level, so I'm getting nice rewards for killing them, or maybe it's just something that happens after a certain point in the game. I'm just throwing out guesses. Snow? Well, hello. I don't know if it's going to be beneficial for me to press interact with all these poor statue people, but I'm just curious, just in case there's the off chance one of them actually works. Because I don't want to miss that if that ever ends up being the case. And just like there, I feel like that looks like a place I can head right, because there's like a little start to a path there and all that. That usually would tell me, I can go that way. But I keep getting mixed up with that with this game. I guess another detail of these people we're finding here that are turned to statues. They don't look like they're in their neutral poses. They look like they're hurt. So it's not just that they're turned to statues. The heck happened around here? Okay, well, I'm getting the point that nothing happens if I do that to anybody. I guess I'll stop trying, which will come back to bite me in the butt later, but, you know, for now it's fine. Still conscious while statues? Oh, jeez. Friend, why'd you even have to bring that possibility up? No, that's horrible. Ugh. I mean, Adrian gave his account of what happened, but I guess it's possible that these people have a different story since they're in different positions. I guess it's always possible that they could be fully conscious. Ugh. No, I don't like that one bit. If I'm remembering correctly from Adrian's recount, time seemed to pass in a blink of an eye. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. But it may have been a different case, admittedly. Yeah, okay, you make a good point. If they aren't conscious the whole time, then they may not like, or they may still be afraid of whatever happened to them in the first place, because it looks like they knew what was happening, or at least something was happening to them at that point in time. They may well be scared indeed. We'll probably be fine up to that point. Oh, other stuff. Okay. No, not crafting. I want to look at Lita's skills. Because I have so it's not that it will heal the whole party if I upgrade it, but the options end up being that you get a bit of HP per turn for a couple turns, or takes detrimental status effects and converts them into physical strength? That sounds pretty good. Sounds actually a bit better than the healing mastery one. Because I don't feel like Lita's supposed to be healer. Increasing speed by a bunch or increasing all damage dealt by 10%. That one may be better. Uh-huh. I'm a little nervous to actually, like, pick any of those. I'll have to think about that a bit more. I mean, I do have a decent amount of the item I need, but how much exactly? 8. Well... Oh. Uh-oh. No way. Adrian? These statues look just like my parents. Something turned them to stone. Is it the stone curse? Can I fix them? You can try, but with both people and animals affected here, I don't think that's what turned these people. I suspect this is the work of a beast, the elves called Firadar, maybe. A large cat with the ability to turn its prey to stone. I believe their magic was harnessed by the elves to create the stone curse to begin with. And having said that, I strongly advise we vacate this place immediately. Is there no other way to revive them? I'm sorry, Adrian. The stone curse was meant to preserve and protect a living thing by encasing it in stone. A Firadar drains life energy, leaving stone in its place. It kills whoever is affected by it. Whoa. Right, well, I second the notion to leave this place immediately. No. I beg your pardon? I'm not leaving. This thing killed my parents, and now that I finally know what happened to them, I can't just leave. Adrian! I had to do this. I'm sorry, Lita. One thing first. Oh. Oh, so this is the class upgrade for him. Okay. Paladin, bearers of truth, bringers of light and justice. Paladins are the pinnacle of mitigation, borrowing from the ether to block spells and support their allies. Can block spells, increased utility. Berserker, anger, rage, fury. These are the fuel of berserkers. Berserkers charge into battle with dual axes, forgoing defense in lieu of a strong offense. Replaces MP with rage. Rage increases damage. Can no longer use a shield. Well, Paladin here sure sounds like what he's already set up to do. Huh. Makes me think that, at least for a first playthrough, I should pick the safer option here. Go with Paladin. Just seems like what the guy is meant for. Oh, that's why, because he picks up either the shield or the axe from his mother or father, I guess. Okay. Well, that's rather symbolic. Let's do this. I'm not perfectly ready here for a boss battle, but I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll try my best by using the usual stuff, at least. So it can attack the whole group. And it also gave a petrification status. Not that I know what that does for me or hurts me with, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. Petrification certainly doesn't sound very good here. Hope it's not like a healing reduction or something. I don't want to see that again. Yeah, I was hoping that would do a lot more. Wait a minute. It said something about charging up. Does that mean I'm supposed to defend? Because he's taunted, it only hit Adrian. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Unless he has another skill that's still AoE, but... Considering the dude's got almost 5,000 HP, I might be here a while. Make sure he's still taunted. Admittedly, I don't remember if I even need to do the fence thing. Also, I'm noticing that the petrification is stacking. Does that kind of mean that it'll be like a ticking time bomb? I'm supposed to defeat it before getting a certain amount of stacks of that? I'm really hoping not. It's just something that occurred to me. Yeah, because that keeps stacking up. Well, I sure hope not, but oh boy. At least HP wise, it's not too bad. Yeah, that petrification definitely worries me there. My thought process was to deflect if he's only gonna attack Adrian there. No guarantee if that's true, but... I'm gonna try to do damage, just kill the thing. I'm gonna hope that works. Okay, well that answered that. Okay. Yeah. I had a ticking time limit, essentially. Got it. Well, now I know. Why did it put me here? Huh. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that means I lost progress, I think. I feel like their levels were higher there. So I guess I should have still been saving more. Wonderful. Note to self, actually keep saving. Oh, that's a little disheartening. Now to remember what the heck I actually got to keep of all that. Huh. Well, actually, I say that, but I can just try to take the opportunity to get rid of that little death debuff thing on Syrikesu. Now I know a boss is right there. Gotta be at full power, of course. I still wish there was like a teleport around here, but I suppose I can make do. Oh, jeez. Not trying to get into random encounters. I don't actually remember the actual amount that ended up at. It was 5 stacks of petrification? Maybe? I don't actually remember now. I want to say it was 5. If it wasn't 5, it was 6 stacks. So I'll just remember I have that many turns to kill the thing. I knew it was coming, and I still didn't do the right things to stop it. I'm good at video games, I promise. Not always good when it comes to the strategy sides of things, admittedly. I guess killing whatever randomly on the way will help me out for getting the level back, but... Yeah, I was gonna say, where the heck is that teleport? That's what I wanted, I think. I still have to figure out where the actual quickest place next to, like, the recovery is. Starting to think it's not, in fact, Adaloria that's quickest. Though, granted, it doesn't help. I kind of, sort of, forget where the inn is each time. So, that part's still on me. That one, okay. Yes. Then, need to just head right on back. And this time I'll go full offense right from the start. Although I guess something that can help with that is actually using my skill upgrades, I guess. The idea of increasing all damage dealt by 10% sounds pretty sweet indeed. I kind of like that one. Don't really know for that one. That was the only one that seemed kind of sort of obvious for me. Though, granted, not too long from now, I'll have the same decisions to make for... Where's the... There. For Adrian, I guess. He's gonna be a paladin. Admittedly, it would be nice to have the other upgrade stones. Not the exotic, but the ones that are colored for each character. Which would be nice indeed. Those almost seem more important from the ones I've looked at. I've got access to AoE stuff, but not enough to like fully outright kill everybody. Or kill all the enemies, I should say. Yeah, she ends up needing more wisdom, I think. Also, I'm pretty sure that's what I gave her when she leveled up. I'm trying to remember. I know it was petrifying me, but was that thing considered a basilisk? Is that what that thing will be called? I know those are common enough in fantasy. Actually, come to think of it, that reminds me of Octopath Traveler. One of the big bad bosses for one of the characters in Octopath Traveler was a basilisk, if I'm remembering right. Basically for the same concept, turn everybody to stone. Which I guess is what basilisks are apparently known to do in fantasy. That guy does not have an AoE option, I don't believe. Poor Doran. How did you just... Was I not paying enough attention? How did she die? Well, that kind of defeats the point of me having gone to the... Wow, okay. Jeez. I'm dying to the normal enemies. Okay, I'm really not playing correctly, that's for sure. I'll have to go fix that. Jeez. Wow. And here I thought I was doing great against the normal enemies. And then they end up just killing me. Wow. Guess one approach I could take is try to buy the stuff they need for upgrades, but I took a look at the shops and I wasn't seeing stuff like cowhide looking or silk. At least that kinda looks like what they would need. Well, some cotton would help, I guess. Wonder if I could end up finding cotton. Might as well if I'm gonna go back to a teleport, because I died, or had two characters die to normal enemies. Jeez. I guess another approach could be to just kill more enemies and grind up a little bit, but that's always kind of boring. I'm gonna make it a definitive goal to beat that boss. Nonetheless, it leads to Adrian getting his class upgrade, so that makes it pretty dang important indeed. Yeah, okay, that was the one. Boy, I wish I remembered better what was what. I'll just go to the one I know. I'll actually remember this time that the inn is on the upper or northern path. Wait. Am I missing something with this? I'm missing a whole dang path, that's why. Okay. No wonder I had to kept going in a circle for this. Okay, now to actually be a little more careful and not die to the basic enemies. I have to at least make it to the boss before dying. Pitiful. I still wonder if that was because I wasn't paying enough attention, though. Probably could have fixed that, but ended up just letting her die. I didn't realize she was low health. So, yeah, it's still partly my fault. But at this point, having to make multiple trips, yeah, this boss is going down. I don't even care if it ends up getting hard. It's dead. I mean, revenge for Adrian's parents is cool and all. And having the slightest chance, no matter how small really, of saving the animals and humans maybe by beating it. I mean, that's cool, but at this point it's just petty revenge. That's the real reason I'm gonna kill it. I was just confused by the little ultimate showing up. I forgot that the ultimate bar was full. I forgot that her skill was called Sunlight Fury. Part of my problems could indeed be fixed, just so long as, I guess, Adrian here had an AoE taunt. I really, really do wish that was the case. But for balance purposes, it looks to not be a thing. Yeah, jeez. Oh yeah, I see the problem, alright. She was about to die there. Wow! Okay, maybe I should be giving her more defense. That's horrible. I believe she dies that quickly, holy moly. Well, if nothing else, I'm finally getting some of the... Maybe I'll make sure to give the squishier characters a bit more defense. To make sure there's no more unnecessary deaths. That was that cave, right? Okay. I know I went into a cave at some point here. This one. Right. You found the necklace, sure. I'm sure I collected items in the cave that I'll have to collect, but... Maybe it was due to my paranoid saving before, that I never noticed that the game actually would lose you progress when you died. I don't know how I missed that. So, I guess that's a good reminder for me to continue to be paranoid about saving before everything. Like right here, this looks like a great place to save. Exactly, now we're talking. Make sure I pick up anything that can be picked up. Because I don't want to miss anything just because I'd already done it before. But it's still a moment just like this one. Where's the combat music? You know? This doesn't feel like appropriate combat music of any variety. It is a nice track. And it's great for exploring this area, but fights are pretty sure supposed to feel a little different. Man, why does that bother me so much? I should scout that. Make sure that's scouted. Make sure that squishy characters are healed up. Oof, still a lot of damage. Wow, does Sarikasu die very quickly. Holy moly. Your speed's fine, that part looks fine. Your defense is probably fine. Probably safe to give you some power. Alright, time for the rematch. This thing's going down. I was kind of hoping for that first cutscene I'd find like a skip cutscene button, but I suppose me spamming A will just have to do. Because none of these seem like they're the kind to skip through. Come on, show him to me. Where is he? Ah, the class selection. Paladin, yes. Now see, this. Exactly this, right here. The boss medal. With boss music. And that's the appropriate stuff. That's how you set the feeling for a fight. I'm also gonna try to, just in case I lose, I won't, but just in case I lose, I'm gonna try to be keeping a good track of how many petrification stacks I end up with before I lose. Just going for the big damage. Yeah, big damage. And now I know that I don't only have to worry about Adrian with that one, so it's safe to attack the thing. Still taunted, still marked, so I don't have to worry about that part. Reflect? Reflect seems good. Send his damage right back at him. Everybody still keeping up the... kinda sorta. Might be able to use the Holy Blast there. Sure, why not? Still like the idea of the next hit being... Though it just occurred to me that that may mean that the reflection there is what consumes the... It does. That's kind of annoying. Consumed a little debuff. Guess that means it's useful, but... Oh well. So it's still marked, needs taunted. Okay. They lost their defense. Make sure to get everybody defense. So we're at 4. My initial worry was that it was 5. So I might actually be in trouble here. Huh. Well, I can operate under the assumption that it's not just 5, I guess. Somehow I had to make it to 1,200 HP. Boy. That may not happen. So they've got 5 stacks now. So it's not 5. Well, that helps a little bit. But if it's 6, that means I'm still not gonna win. Yikes. Oh. I think that means I lost. Yeah. Okay. Well... At least looking at their HPs, I might be able to get away with not using a heal at some point in there. Otherwise, as far as what I could actually do, I wonder if the scout means that extra critical rate against the enemy by 5% would apply for all the characters, or lowering the enemy defense by 5% would help all the characters. I do like the idea of the critical rate, midly. Huh. Well, I'll give it one go. At least. With just the assumption that I may not need to heal per se. Or that maybe I could use a turn that I buffed the defense. Something for attacking, something. It was pretty close for damage, at least. Seems very doable. Just maybe with a different order of actions. Though admittedly, for the attempt, it would be nice to be able to skip the cutscene thing, but I guess that stays true to the older games. I mean, it's tempting to say, Berserker, that must be more damage, but, I mean, picking that just for the boss fight, just one boss fight, seems like a silly idea anyway. Righty. She definitely needs to focus. Was the taunt mattering? The taunt was mattering for that one strong attack, so yeah. Okay. That may not have helped very much. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. I wonder if, like, removing debuffs would remove the petrification. It potentially will waste time for me to test it, but now I'm curious. I wonder if that's a removable debuff that something like this here would help with. I wanna know now. I'll wait till I have a couple stacks of... Well, you get the idea. I definitely take enough damage that it might mean I still need to heal them all. At least the squishier ones. Here's the hope, and Mr. Orlin can help with the whole... petrification debuff. I wasn't sure what to call it exactly, but... Because if that's the case, I could kind of sort of whittle it down with more turns. But I'm kind of banking on a long shot, admittedly. I'm gonna give it a shot when it says 5. Moment of truth comes soon. Still has all that going on, so just defending. Alright, Song of the Elves, help us out. Get rid of the petrification, please. It did. It did. Okay. That makes this very doable. Because it doesn't have that much health left, considerably. Huh. I think we got this in the bag. I do still wish that Serekesu had more mana recovery or something, because that's a little saddening, but oh well. Damage is damage after all. I think she has to defend to get hers back. It's seeming that way. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yep, this is very doable indeed. I've got plenty of time. Much better. Much, much better. Maybe it's not all about straight offense. Are you going to be okay, Adrian? I don't know. But I do know what happened to my parents, and I destroyed the monster that killed them. I think I'll sleep better at night. It's a little weird thing to say, but I think I understand. I'm sure they'd be proud of you, Adrian. Yeah, I think so too. Thanks, Lita. He's been fine enough for that sake, but maybe I'll give him some wisdom for just to be sure. You, my friend, Syracuse, really need defense. There you go. Adrian's father, but my magic won't work on him like this. This is Adrian's mother. I wish I could bring her back. Well, drat, there goes that 3 that killing that boss would bring them back. I was really hoping for that. Before I leave, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and straight up save to make sure that saves. Righty. Now, what kind of upgrades do you get? So, taunting. Adrian guaranteed to block the next attack, or block rate increased by 50% 2 turns. Power attack, restoring 25% of damage dealt as HP, or 10% of damage dealt as MP. Marking. Any damage against a target will restore 2% of the damage dealt to the attacker as MP. That sounds pretty good, admittedly. Whirlwind emits a healing aura restoring HP to all allies, or refreshing aura emits a refreshing aura restoring MP to all allies. Oh, that sounds pretty sweet. Ethereal Divergence no longer reflects the skill back at the caster, converts the skill into defensive magic, increasing defense by 15% 4 turns. No longer reflects the skill back at the caster, converts the skill into beneficial magic, restoring a large amount of HP and MP. A little funky, but alright. I like the upgrade for Taunt and for Whirlwind there. They sound nice. And I guess Mark, too. Huh. That is very interesting indeed. I'll have to think about that. One thing that I was a little wondering about here is, why is the area snowy? I mean, I know there's this snowy looking sub-map thing I've got that I haven't been to, but at least this area apparently is at the springs somewhere in this southeast corner. The map doesn't make it look like it's snowy. I wonder what the deal is. Maybe that'll be a story beat at another time. So 2 of the 4 characters have gotten their class upgrade. I definitely call that a win. Now I just need to find Syracuse' 3rd orb thing, and then I'll have the 3rd. I don't think I've encountered the quest for Doran, but I'll be on the lookout for that, that's for sure. Getting all 4 of those as quickly as possible sounds like a great plan to me. That said, for both of those things I just mentioned, I don't even know where to go. It's not like there's a hint on the quest itself. Oh, hello, I spot you sparkling over there. Make sure to grab all the things. But to the point, where the heck would that orb be? I guess that's just a matter of exploration. There's a fair bit of this game's world I haven't looked at yet. I don't know if it'll be too strong for me right now, but I can still go there. Actually, come to think of it, there was a little bridge that I was stopped at because I didn't have... I don't remember exactly how the game worded it, but it said something to the effect of, "You don't have a full party. Come back later." There was something like that. Maybe I should check that out. That was somewhere at that Blood Forest place. Which means my best bet is going to a teleporter, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to check that out next. Maybe that's the way I need to go for an orb. Or Doran's quest. I have no way to know for sure, but I want to find out. I'm just throwing out guesses. Because the game said you need to get stronger. Which I do appreciate. I do appreciate. Well, actually, I'm thinking about it a bit more. I hope I remember which road it was. I very realistically could have just straight forgotten. I feel like it was somewhere near the Blood Forest. But I'm also going to take the opportunity to look around. Does anybody need? No. Could have been this northern area, or... No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't. Darn, no, I don't remember. Was it around that stone quarry area? Lovely! No, I don't remember. Darn, I was hoping I was heading the right direction, and I'm not. I thought that was part of the background. That's an enemy? Oops. Led to a level up, so it's not all bad. Yep, you're getting more defense, friend. There you go. Oh boy, I now feel a little lost because I have a funny feeling I don't know exactly where I want to go. I have a vague idea, but... Oops. No, one's not right. Well, this doesn't look very familiar. Had I already been this way? I'm seeing things I can collect, so I'm gonna just assume not. The enemies at least are a little bit too easy, so I guess I would have already been this way, but maybe not this particular path. No, actually. Ah. Really, I'm getting turned around. I don't actually... Well, okay, coming here wasn't a horrible idea. There's a side quest. Ahoy there, girl. Hunting's good this time of year. Care to lend me a hand? Sure. Sure, I was supposed to go hunting with my papa, but he, well, got hurt, so I'll help you out instead. I'm sorry to hear that, but I do appreciate the help. The hunting grounds occasionally gets overrun with foxwolves and mooncats. If you help me thin their numbers a bit, I'll pay you. Bring me 10 starcat tails. I'll be waiting right here for them when you got them. Starcats are these funky animals, right? Yeah, okay. That's about as basic of a quest as it gets, but it's fine. That wasn't... That's a misclick. I don't want to taunt that thing. Yeah, that'll work fine. Okay, that's the Starcat Town question. Now to find out the joys of if they're even 100% chance or not. I can already feel myself being distracted. I was originally trying to find a specific bridge that had... I don't really know how to best to describe it. Like orcs or trolls, something. Man, where were they? I don't remember. I know I saw them even in this play session, but I don't know where that was. If nothing else, it's an opportunity to still explore around, but... Drat! At some point I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to take out a whole group of enemies. Especially now that the number has been growing. 5 at once. I rather like Adrian's whirlwind there, but... kinda uses all of his mana in one go anyway. But... that did look fixable at the very least. Might go ahead and take those mana recovering add-ons for his skills. Seems like a rather grand idea. And at least the wording made me think that it was actually going to help the whole party out, not just him. I already was running into a bit of a problem where it would have been nice to have extra mana, so... it may work out great. Darn, I was gonna ask if all of these things are guaranteed to have the enemy I need. Nope. That's a no. Please be enough. It's not enough. Okay. I only have 4. I'm tempted to leave this for later. I still want to find that one bridge I'm talking about. Just wish I could remember where I saw that. It's bothering me because I did see it today. I'm playing today. Ah. Guess one approach could be to retrace my steps. So, maybe I'll do just that. quest reasons, I did end up going over this way to the southeast. Not fully confident that's where it was, but better than nothing. No, it can't be. I think I'll end up just taking the teleport here, going somewhere else. Goodness gracious, where was that? Wasn't there. No, it wasn't with that. Was it around Aloria? Yeah, I'm gonna make myself go bonkers over this. Where was that? Bothers me because I saw it. Wouldn't really be concerned if it weren't for that fact. No, I don't think it's that. Huh. That's Split Forest. It's the quarry. I was already here, but now I'm just going in circles. This is that hunting range again that I was just at. No, it's definitely not that. Starway at least sounds familiar for one of the bounties I need. Yeah, that's the shop again. Dang it. I am going in circles. Never mind, here it is. Hey, I'll take it. Save just in case. You again? Come on, go away. We're trying to, stand around over here. Fight him. You can't block a bridge like this just because somebody's paying you. I'm gonna stop you. Yeah, alright. Spare me the speeches, kid. Let's just get on with this. Alright, I see how it is. Here's to hoping I can actually take them down. There's no guarantee of that, admittedly. Wait a minute. Based on their weapons, these guys are basically like the same class archetypes as my group here. Huh. Based on the damage they're doing and the damage I'm doing, I have a funny feeling I'm not prepared for them. Just call it a hunch. Yeah, that kind of confirms it. Before I lose that right, I'm gonna go ahead and scout one of them. See what HP we're dealing with. Phew. Alright, how bad is it? I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Move along, kid. Get out of here. Alright. Well, I guess I'll call that that. I guess that's a good time to quit. I'll have to revisit this in a couple days. Thank you for joining me. I hope that was interesting. At the least I was able to accomplish something. I was able to get Adrian to his next class, job, profession, whatever the game calls it, I'm forgetting, upgrade. So that's definitely good for me. Have a great night, or great day, whatever time it happens to be for you, and I'll catch you another time.